Otaku Nation, and we're here with some more animes, and we're talking about one called Go-Go 575. You can talk to us about that, Alex.
I don't know how to explain this one. It was based off of a PlayStation Vita game, which is also available as well on iOS. It allowed anyone to create songs using traditional Japanese 575 syllable, which is the same kind of setup they use for haikus and tenka poems. And the anime, yeah.
How do you make that into an anime? How do you make a haiku game?
It was more along the lines of, here's two girls, now and again they'll say a haiku and do random stuff.
And it's 3 minutes long.
And it's like you said, it was 4 episodes.
It was just 4 episodes in all, yeah. It usually ended up with them ending in a hot bath.
Yeah, that was brilliant. I literally turned around for a minute, turned back, and they're in a hot tub, and I was like, what just happened? They're naked in a hot tub. And they're getting all like, oh, hey, squirt.
But yeah, it didn't make any sense whatsoever. It was just really loosely based on the game.
They literally just used the two girls from the game.
And they were just like, oh, let's just watch two girls do random shit together, which can be applied in any way possible to anything slightly dubious.
And that's all we can pretty much say about this series. The next one, another odd one for me, Wizard Barrister's Ben Mashi Cecil. First of all, Cecil's a girl.
Yes.
No! It makes no sense. Carry on, Harriet.
I was the only one out of the 3 who actually liked it.
It was okay, it's just I hated the main character.
Yeah, she was annoying. Thank you. She had ridiculous hair. I just could not relate to this girl. And she had a cool frog though. That's the only
familiar.
With a really weird voice.
But we like the voice actor.
Who's a good cook as well. He is a good cook. He cooks for her, cleans for her, everything.
That voice actor gets around a lot and does some really weird characters.
One particularly we like from the Prince Eternal Summer show.
Yeah, he was the principal who would pop up now and again with magical abilities, and he flew across in a rocket in one episode.
Just being fabulous.
Yeah, always watching.
So the story.
Yeah.
It's 2018, magic coexists with everyday life. There are people out there who are abusing their magic, and there are courts now that condemn people who use their magic for bad deeds, like robbing banks, killing people, whatnot. And Cecil is a girl who is training to become a wizard barrister.
She's the youngest.
She's the youngest wizard barrister.
Really annoying.
And clumsy.
She is very clumsy. And she joins a firm who basically, think of Phoenix Wright, but with magic. Basically, she's just helping people, solve cases
Phoenix
and whatnot.
Wright, but with slightly incompetent people.
Yeah, and they all look weirdos. I don't know what it is, because if you have magic, you have to look weird.
Yeah, the dress sense is a bit...
I don't mind the dresses, but all the girls are hating on Cecil, saying, "Oh, you've got a disadvantage because you look so young and the way you dress." And it's like, look at yourselves, look at your hair, look at those hair clips. What is wrong with you
Oh,
people?
the butterfly. Yeah.
What is wrong with her? No, the one that character, the orange one. She's got the hair up, and there's this weird little thing on it. It's like, how can you judge
Butterflies
her?
are like garden ornaments. They just wiggle.
No, she back when we were at school, year 7, everyone would have these little butterfly things that move. I just thought, what is this? Retro.
The first 2 episodes are a 2-parter, but then each episode is like a case of the day sort of thing. I'm up to episode 4, and there was a twist at the end of it, so it's one of those ones I do want to watch. There's only 6 out at the moment, out of 12.
One thing that I was impressed before I actually got into the story and was like, what the hell is this crap? The animation is actually really slick, and it's really high budget. I feel like I was watching a movie actually in cinema.
Remember Mezzo, the anime?
Alright.
Yeah. It's the same people who made that.
I thought I recognised the character.
It was someone told me, and I thought, I was like you. I thought, yes, now I know where it
That's the
came
same main
from.
character again.
Yeah. She does look like her actually, except look with the hair. Her hair is completely different.
But I have to add in, smoking's bad, especially if you're a police officer. Don't be doing any flips while smoking. You can hurt someone.
Yeah,
Ash can burn.
Yeah, the cop, she literally just smokes all the time. And I think, how does it work?
I was hoping it was going to be following the 2 police officers.
Yes,
When it
it
started, I
was
was like,
shock,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Oh, it's a little girl.
It felt a bit like Ghost of the Show at that point. And then suddenly, we're magicians and, bikes aren't allowed that way. I'm not riding a bike, I'm riding a scooter thing. What the hell was that? Why does the show has to have magic? Has to have ridiculous technology? It's like, remember the fish boat and...
Oh, the Galileo system.
Yes. Oh my God.
That was the same scooter as well.
Oh God, yes, see? What is this? Crap. Okay. I can't think of anything else redeeming. Alex, anything else redeeming? apart from the frog.
The frog was good. I did like the idea that it was wizards with lore, but sorry, I can't like that main character. She's just so
No,
ditzy.
that's understand. I think she's one of these people. It's Marmite. You either love her or hate
What's
her.
a courtroom drama? They're sitting in there doing, you know, saying guilty or whatever. He hits the gavel and this thing just eats the guy. What the fuck? It's like Law and Order, but
With magic.
anime, you know? Oh, okay, yeah. Talking of a more interesting wizard show, Witchcraft Works. Now, Alex has been going on about this to me for ages.
Yes.
Had to have a look. We had a conversation about this last time about the robotic bunnies.
Yes.
They sold it for me. I have to say, so the intro, they were showing like loads of CGI, so I was a bit like, ugh. But then when we actually see the show, it's completely 2D. Oh God. But yeah, pretty much the gist is, you got this dude called Takamiya. He's a student. He's regular, but he sits next to like the most amazing girl in school. When I say amazing, she's somewhat pretty, but amazingly tall.
Yeah.
And ridiculously huge-sized jugs. Jugs that would you lean forward and you're touching the teacher. It's everyone hates on him. It cracks me up actually. There's more girls hating on him than guys. The girls are like ready to beat the shit out of him because he just like, oh, you stood next to her, how dare you?
Oh,
you need to get permission to do
You
that.
dropped your eraser next to her because you just wanted to be near her. Boom!
So literally, he gets no interaction apart from the eraser incident. Oh my god! And literally, shit goes down, and before you know it, the building's falling apart in the school. He's falling down, and she comes to save him, and she's wearing some funky get-up. You kind of get the gist. She's a witch from the hat. He kind of doesn't understand what's going on, but I don't think any of us do. She keeps referring. No, what was it? He keeps saying to her, I love this line. Oh, why are you paying me so much attention? Why me of all people? Because you're my princess. And he's just in his head. I love the whole. He's thinking in his head, going, why is she saying this is one messed up dream? And she repeats it quite a few times. I quite love it actually. But she's like the man. She's the man in the
It's a
relationship.
Amazon woman.
It's a complete role reversal in so many ways. It's just
Yeah, she's this badass witch, fire witch, and she saves him, and she gets stabbed by bunnies. And I'm new to. I've only seen one episode. Alex is a bit more ahead of me, but they're introducing all these weird characters that you see at the end credits, which is brilliant.
Being tortured as well.
Oh my god, yeah.
oh,
this
the
witch,
dancing.
yeah.
That's brilliant. I love that.
They have fabulous hats, first of all, and then they all get killed in all these crazy witchy ways.
The most iconic one is the burning of the stage.
Yeah, they're hanging or they're getting stretched. It's brilliant.
Yeah, but at the end on the bonus stage, they just go bye bye.
Yes.
There's like flames coming up.
But they don't really reveal much about her in the first episode. But Alex, without spoiling, you can talk a bit more about it.
Yeah, they make a joke. I think they make it in the first episode. We're like, oh, why are these girls after me? They're after your sticky white stuff. And it's a running joke for the entire series. When you find out what they're actually after, you're like, what? That wasn't what I expected. Yeah.
I need to look this up because anyway, carry on.
It's
The only thing
hilarious.
I'm thinking of.
But I've got to the point now where they've got to that, they've explained what it is, and they haven't introduced any like big villains so far. They've like had the odd villain who turn up, and then it just goes, oh no, they're not a threat. Who's the next person? This person. And you've seen the girls at the end.
They get introduced coming to the school. Yeah.
Yeah, they're the workshop witches. I think they're workshop witches or tower witches. I can never remember which one's which. They just want to cause absolute chaos. Then it turns out they have a thing for the main guy, and they just keep following him.
Who doesn't?
While getting the crap beaten out of them by this huge stotic fire witch who doesn't care.
I don't know. I'm quite interested in her because her character's not typical. She's not overly. She's kind of like deadpan almost.
Very much,
she gets
yeah.
funnier because later on in the series, when she realises she can get away with certain stuff, she starts doing things. So like they get a lot closer, and in order to unlock some power for her, she has to do something to him that makes her happy. And he was like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And he thought she was going to just make out with him. And no, she puts his head on her lap and starts cleaning his ears. And he was like, what? Why are you happy with cleaning my ears? And all of a sudden she just turns into a big, ridiculous powerhouse. And I can see my Harry's face. It's like,
Which
what the
fetish?
hell? She just gets away with so much crap just for the hell of it. She just starts to realise, I don't care anymore.
I think he wants to hope that she fancies him, but I think she's just playing him for now.
I think she's tormenting the crap out of him. She knows she can.
User!
You think you've heard it all in anime, but I tell you, you learn something new every
They
day.
make it really obvious that they're taking the piss out of the usual anime kind of stuff. So
That's why we love it! Looking at the news at the moment, we've got an event happening at Play Nation this Saturday.
Yes, Portable Gaming Centre, they are running an event from 3 till 9 on Saturday, and it's basically your portable games, so your Vita, your 3DS, and I have the list of games here, what they are bringing.
Including
and
Pokemon X and Y.
Yes, that's going to Monster Hunter Ultimate Free and Pokemon X and Y for 3DS. For the Vita, it is Tokuden, Age of Demons, Soul Sacrifice, and Dragon's Crown, which is your personal favourite.
too bad I have it on PS3.
Oh,
I completed the absolute hell out of it as well. I can't believe it.
but come here for street passing, Alex. You have a 3DS now. You sold out.
That's good. I'll be here for a couple of hours from 3 to about 5 on Saturday, and I'll be bringing my Vita and my 3DS with me.
And we have lots of snacks. Japanese snacks, and loads of anime bags and stuff. Games, lots of games and cards and all sorts of things that you can have a look at even if you're not really into gaming. So do come down, it'll be fun. And looking at the gaming news, we've got a few DLCs that we've had a go at. I've had a play at the new Walking Dead Chapter 2. Wow.
I know.
It wasn't long enough, in my opinion.
What did you think of the opening?
Well, no, opening was good. You got, spoilers. I'm going to have to say a few. I'm not going to tell you everything that happens because I'm putting buying it then. But we continue the story with Clementine, Omid and Krista.
Yeah.
And they journey through, and they'll meet. Obviously, they're going to encounter more people, more zombies. Shit goes down. It's I have to say though, I don't think it was long enough. I was really getting into it. When it ended, I was like, no, more. It's so addictive.
It did end at a point where you thought it did end. It ended on a cliffhanger, and then it kind of led on to another cliffhanger because, like I said before, they're going to bring a character back.
Yep.
I don't know who it is, and I don't know when the new episode is coming out.
I have to say though, if you've played the original game, you need to play this. It's even better. The choices are getting even more nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Of course, you have to choose between people. You have to choose between
It's
things you're gonna
life
do.
and death again.
A lot of morals in this as well, and I do love Walking Dead zombies.
I miss Clementine, but I miss another character.
Her character's developed a bit more, which is more interesting because I felt like she did nothing in the previous game. This time around, she is the main person.
Yeah.
So bear that in mind as well. So then, apart from that, we also have the Last of Us DLC.
Yes.
You've had a go at that.
Left Behind. Well, I watched the playthrough of it, and it's really good. It kind of it starts off at a point that kind of happened near towards the end of the game, where I forgot the main character's name now. That's terrible. He got injured, and Ellie had to look after Joel. That's it. Joel got injured, and Ellie had to look after him. And what she does is she has a flashback of when she was friends with this other girl.
Prequel.
Yes, this is a prequel.
Big thing.
Riley is the girl's name, and they just kind of showed their friendship. I can't really go into it without spoiling. You kind of know what happens anyway because
Of the game.
And obviously I think she does talk about Riley a bit in The Last of Us. So if you know what happened, think of Crisis Core Final Fantasy. You know what's going to happen. You just don't want it to happen. You know?
I have to say that because I've not, I never actually got to the end of Last of Us, but I can still play the prequel because it's not going to spoil it for me. I mean,
no, pretty much. No, you don't have to. I think you don't have to complete it. If you get to a certain point, then you know what's going to happen. It's the same thing. You can't make weapons though, so you have to make do with bricks.
So it's easier.
And we have Ellie.
Shivs? You can't make shivs.
No.
I live with shivs. Shivs is how I survive. The clickers, they don't die
But
otherwise.
Ellie still does have her knife. So that's her
Oh,
way.
right.
Oh no, she gets a bow and arrow towards the end, which is yeah, pretty much. It's a really good game. It's an hour and a half. So
PSN £12.
I don't know how much it is on Xbox or Steam, but it is worth it if you're a fan. I will admit it is a bit steep to pay for just an hour and a half for what it is. That's why I only watched the playthrough, to be fair. But yeah, definitely one if you want to. If you're longing for the game, then yes, definitely one to play.
And last but not least,
Irrational Games are shutting down.
yeah, people who brought us Bioshock. Bye bye.
No, I just saw that and I was like,
It's a bit shocking because Bioshock
Yeah.
has been doing better than ever. So I don't see what's going on with it.
Ken Levine, he's moving on to a smaller business called Take Two, but he's only bringing 15 staff with him.
Ironic name.
Yes. Yeah,
Take Two.
I know.
Plan B.
His plan is to make more games that have a replayable feature. So ones you can come back to again and again. And obviously with Bioshock, it's one of those games you can play once.
Bye.
Yeah, that's it. You could play it again.
Do you
Obviously.
get different endings?
No, you get the same ending.
Okay. See, this is another thing. You think he might do lower budget of Bioshock, but then with alternate endings. But he's still a bit
Well, they
like,
could have given
nah.
Bioshock alternative endings because you do get options.
They could have. I think that's why they kind of done Burial at Sea, because I think people wanted more of Elizabeth and Booker. So
Well, he can't be bothered anymore. Is that what it is?
I don't
He's
know.
like, I'm sick and tired. Booker, piss off. What? I don't know.
Instead of Booker Catch. I don't know. It's really strange that
It
they.
came out of nowhere, the news.
It literally just
I only
sprung
knew
out of
because you
nowhere.
posted it. I only knew because you posted it.
That's
I was like,
it,
this
yeah.
is obviously a joke. No, it's not.
No. So
Sonic Boom, the new series. I thought that was a joke. God no. Knuckles, freaking emo.
don't. Knuckles is just completely destroyed for me.
Steroids.
Anyway,
Carry on.
we'll talk about that next week.
They did ask if someone could carry on the Bioshock franchise, and even Ken said, I don't think it could be replicated.
Basically, if I don't do it, nobody can. It's mine.
It does take a lot, because I know Bioshock has been delayed all the games I think have been delayed several times.
Yeah, but they've done a really good job.
Oh,
so
gosh,
it's been
yeah.
worth it every single time.
I know. Oh, Burial at Sea episode 2 is out the 25th of March, and it's about 6 to 7 hours long, so it is going to be more filler. No
How much
cancer.
will it cost?
I don't know. Burial at Sea number 1 was 12 or 11 or 12, I think. What I should have done, I should have got the season pack, but I never thought of that because I didn't want.
No, don't even start me on that bullshit. Walking Dead decided to tell me about the seasonal pack after I bought the fucking game.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? I would have bought the seasonal pack. What, you want me to buy chapter 1 and the seasonal pack? What was the point?
Or do what I did, buy episode 1 on the whole of season 1 on Steam, and then a week later it's on sale for a
Oh,
$5.
guess what? I did with Borderlands. I just sat there, and as soon as it came out, like, I'm just gonna wait. I'm not getting the season pass. No, I'm cheap.
Thou knows how to troll us.
Oh.
Troll us.
So, the 25th, that's on a Tuesday, I believe, or a Monday. So I know what I'm doing that day. And then you're probably just weeping in the corner going, no more Bioshock.
We know what's going to happen to you. You disappeared for 2 days.
Well, that weekend I'm at Kita, so...
Go to Kita and suddenly smuggle all your stuff, computer stuff in, and just sit in the hotel room just going, I'm playing games.
I'd be happy if they actually had it there, but they will have a games room. If they do, come on Kita, bring in Bioshock.
This week we have 2 questions. We have one from our favourite fan, David Jackson, which is...
What is the worst dub you've ever heard in an anime?
DNA 2. I know, I'm sad to say that my favourite voice actor Dan Green is in it, and even that is just, oh no. There's a certain scene where, if you don't know DNA 2, it's basically about a criminal who can morph into different people. It's like an alien disease or something like that. I completely forget. But one of them is that they can change into the different gender. So his character, a very gruff voice, and when he turned into a woman, you kind of hear the Yugi voice coming out, the little Yugi, and it sounds very
Lolicon. Yeah.
to the point of like, oh god, no, stop. And then he turns into a woman. But then the woman afterwards is just awful. Like, she's like, how the hell happened? You know, that kind of
Really fake voice.
yes, it's just awful. I also have to say a little bit of Helsing. I love
The original.
Helsing, the original, because the English voice, like the English accents, not very well done. That's the only thing. Apart from that, Alucard, Ceres, Integra. Love.
I noticed in the second one they missed an accent out.
Did they?
Yes, I can't remember his name. Eye patch. He's supposed to be French.
Oh, Pip Bernadette.
I think he's supposed to be French.
Yes, he is.
Based on how the accent's done in the manga.
In Ultimate, he is. They do give him a French. It's Yuri Lowenthal who gives him the French
Oh.
I can't remember which one. They didn't bother doing the accent, and I was like, hold on, he's an Aussie all of a sudden. They did it so badly, I was like, is he Australian? Is he English?
I watched it recently and I thought it was French, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
It could have been like a really bad one I watched. It was like Chinese knockoffs.
Yeah, that's where I come in. I have two I dislike. The first one I'm not sure counts because back in the day when anime was still, underground, me and my brother had purchased some Dragon Ball Z VHSs from Chinatown. It's fine, Pirate Police, you could chase them but they're gone, so that was years ago. But these dubbings were so bad. I reckon literally a bunch of Vietnamese people got in a room, put on Dragon Ball and just talked over the Chinese and just talked their own English version on top. That was how bad it was. Immensely amusing, but because obviously I'd seen the original Dragon Ball Z on TV, Cartoon Network, before it disappeared. I was like, this doesn't sound right. This is not the stuff that I've been watching. I saw the episode the other day. He doesn't sound like that. So anything pirated, no. You suck. No. Keep your parodies to yourself or put it on YouTube. Do not sell them to poor innocent kids like myself, as I was back then.
I have to say, I have seen Chinese knockoffs, but I've seen the Yu-Gi-Oh version. Oh my days.
And they just make it up. They actually are just making it up. It's just a laugh, really.
And the thing is, in Yu-Gi-Oh, in the dub, they say English names. Like instead of Jonushi, it's Joey, and and all that. So in the knockoff, it is, hey Jonushi, how are you? It's like no.
Okay, and then the second one was back in the day. Studio Ghibli did. I can't remember if it was either Kiki's Delivery Service or My Neighbor Totoro. The dubbing was so bad. If you remember cartoons from back in the day, Rugrats, Angelica was the voice of one of the girls. I can't remember which film it was, but it was so ear-piercingly bad. And I've listened to the original. I was like, God, what is wrong with you? So. Thank God they did the revamps, which turned into like the classic editions. Anything's better. I'm sorry, everyone hates Kirsten Dunst for her thing and Kiki. Sorry, listen to the old stuff, then you appreciate her.
Kirsten Dunst and Kiki. I watched Kiki recently and absolutely loved it.
Oh, they're going to be doing a Ghibli season at the BFI. So if you're interested in any of the films, go there, get the big screen experience. And Alex, any knockoffs or bad animes?
One I just realised I can't actually mention because technically it counts as hentai.
Oh yeah? That's what she watches?
No, because this is a really famous one and I think a few people know about it. Second one would be, I can't remember if it was the original first few episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! But I remember they were voiced by someone else when I first watched them, before the actual lot came along. It was like a test run and it sounded abysmal. It could be a Chinese knockoff one.
Yeah,
someone
probably.
There was a. No. You mentioned that. I swear there was someone who was the original voice actor, but then they replaced him. I cannot think for the life of me now who it is.
because I remember I watched it and it was like, wow, Yugi's voice sounds weird. Joey sounds like an arse.
I think what it was, because the first few episodes, their voices are very different. Like Yama Yugi, his voice is very normal. But as the series got on, it got very dominant and very
really
powerful.
Royal punky. He turned really royal and punky.
That's what I mean, yeah. In the first few episodes you watch and it's completely different. Even little Yugi, his voice is kind of not childlike, but very normal.
So you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, so I know you know this.
Yes.
That's why I'm asking you.
I can't remember now. There was a dub who...
Also, they replaced the voice actor.
Yes.
I can't. At least he got paid.
for like 2 episodes or something.
That's going to flash in my head now for the next few hours, and I can't think of any. Thanks, Alex.
I'll give you something to try and think of now.
That will give me. Do you know what? It'll probably flash up when we finish getting the question, because I've got to think about that.
Okay, so on to the next question.
Which is from Scott Barker. He's asked, the villain from the last show you've watched is coming for you. How dead are you?
Not very.
I'm not either.
We're thinking of witchcraft works in the cat girl.
The cat girl or Medusa, who doesn't really care.
Nah,
Or
we're
Spot,
safe.
whatever her name was.
For me, wizard barristers, I can't really say because it spoils it. So,
But would you be killed?
I think I would, because this person is setting killer magicians on you. So yes, I think that he could.
But are you a magician?
Well, you're just a lonely
Normal
barrister
That's it.
running for your life.
In our case, we'll be killed by debris more likely than the actual villain.
Yeah, the actual tumbling rabbits crushing her.
Yeah, I'll just be killed by magic.
Giant teddy bears.
I think it's Bakura. Sorry, change. I think it's Bakura. They changed his voice.
Yes, because before he sounded like such a big wuss.
He still is.
More, but he's a wuss. He sounded even more so until they got to the evil bit side of him and it was like, holy cow, this is creepy.
Yeah, that's when he turned into Yummy Marek. Yummy Bakura, sorry. Yeah, I might be
Harriet's
wrong.
remembered halfway through the other question.
If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I might be wrong, but I think that's the only thing I can remember. If not, I'll say
You're
next
going to be
week.
set on by Yuki.
I'm going to look this up now.
And we've come to the end of the show. I will have some more great animes for you next week, so we'll see you then.